I think Hamnet has a decent chance of winning Best Picture. I think it's a great movie about the power of art, specifically storytelling, and you know how the Academy loves that. I've seen criticism that Hamnet is emotionally manipulative and boring, and I reject that. Spoilers ahead, but I don't think you can spoil this movie anyway. I'm not a mother or a scholar of Shakespeare, so I won't critique it from those angles, but again, I think most of what this movie is doing, and doing beautifully and effectively, is translating the transcendent and unifying power of a good story. Remember, it's William telling Agnes the story of Orpheus that causes her to fall in love with him in the first place. But I've seen so many people say that, oh, it's just a boring movie that tries to make you sad. Sadness, like most feelings, is a spectrum. On the one end, there can be a deep, impenetrable, vomit-inducing shock from which you may never recover. That's the kind you don't pass through unchanged. But there are also cathartic depressions, passing glooms, even grateful melancholies. It's easy to make an audience sad. Hell, you can make a stranger sad by showing them a photo on the street. That's not what's happening here. There's something spiritual, pagan about this, an invocation of powers. The power of love, of motherhood, of ambition, but above all, the power of art to both reflect and inform life. Reflect isn't even the right word. Art is life. The film equates the two acts of creation. I've also seen people say that the film is overly romantic, pretentious, high on its own supply, up its own ass. That's crazy to me. It's hard to overestimate the enduring power of the works of Shakespeare, so explain to me how this film manages. The film supposes that what if one of the greatest masterpieces of Western literature was created by a man processing his own grief and guilt, and was able to, with that art, not only achieve absolution for himself, but catharsis for his wife, and simultaneously move the hundreds of people witnessing the play who had no knowledge of its origins. I was entranced by this movie all the way through, tethered to nothing but Jesse Buckley's performance. And then that third act clicked everything together in a way that had me feeling like Dr. Manhattan. It was rapturous. Some art can offer absolution. It can carry you through grief, resurrect the dead, unite a room full of strangers. It can start as the seed of one person's singular experience and grow into a tree of branches so large and numerous that its leaves can touch the lives of millions of people across centuries. It's hard to imagine art doing that to a mind as temporary as a human being's that's basically immortality. That's the kind you don't pass through unchanged.